Hello, I'm Steven with Tobacco Cabana.
And I'm David. I'm a Texan. And I love conversation sticks. Enjoy the show.
Conversation sticks.
All right, welcome back, guys, to another show. Tobacco Cabana here in Cedar Hill.
Beautiful thought out, Cedar Hill.
Exactly. For another show of the Roadshow. We're just going to do something a little bit different today. We've got our news. This month, I've got some news. Last month, I didn't have any. Just wasn't anything out there. Now, I'm getting some news. We're getting closer to spring. This is February. Things are going to happen. More, come March, events are going to start popping up.
Oh, yeah.
Certain cigars are going to start popping up. But we've got a great little cigar here. This is one that I was excited about with Rick Rodriguez at West Tampa, the Devil Crab. And finally got my hands on some of these. And you guys were remarking about
Cold draw.
Cold draw.
The cold draw on the nose. I was picking up something that reminded me of pipe tobacco with just the aromatics and the sweetness of it.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I think I tried to get a sheet on it, but I think a lot of this, the fillers, if I'm not mistaken, are undisclosed. And I did get to sit down with Rick Rodriguez at PCA, and he mentioned these because these had just come out. So I was excited to try those. And they are in that pig,
Yeah, the Vitola.
the pig,
Flying pig.
flying pig, yeah, all those types of things. So
It's almost a double perfecto,
yeah,
but it had the pigtail.
yeah, it's got the traditional Cuban, and you're saying devil crab is a Cuban sandwich type meal or something. They get it with their Cuban sandwiches.
Oh,
It's a Cuban thing. So to have a pigtail on there,
very Cuban-esque.
yeah, very Cuban-esque. So these sizes, though they are fun, they are hard to light.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why look like I'm burning the heck out of it. But, like we say, don't put the flame directly on it, but get that heat there. Of course, I've got my Cigar Bro lighter.
Right. So somebody just got a sommelier.
Yeah. That's some news later, though. But the Cigar Bro lighter, you guys have seen this one. They are coming out with a new one. We're gonna get into some news. I wasn't prepared to talk about that, but they've got some new cigar lighters coming out. Just like I said, you guys like V cuts and I like straight cut. The new lighter coming out, V cut and straight cut with a punch, with a tool, and the window. He said it's just built like a tank.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to. He's going to send me some of those, and I'll have them, at some of the Lone Star Cigar Association raffles, which they're always generous about donating some of those for Cigars for Warriors. But getting into this cigar, I'm trying to find the blend real quick because I believe it said that it was, wrapper undisclosed, binder undisclosed, filler undisclosed.
It's all undisclosed.
He doesn't want us to know the recipe.
Okay.
Or he does.
I'm not familiar with that. Garmendia Cigars Company is the factory, and it is Nicaraguan. So I am, interested with that. But undisclosed, is it a hybrid? Do we, what?
So you're trying out new tobacco?
Yeah, what is it? I mean, why the undisclosed stuff? I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah.
It's got a little bit of a peppery kick on the very back end of the retros.
Right.
I'm gonna say that somewhere in there, probably in the filler, there is some Nicaraguan Escalade Bajero
Oh, yeah.
in there.
Okay.
I think Clajero or just a Habano for some of the pepper.
I'm not getting the creaminess though that usually comes with the Habano, with the Nicaraguan Habanos. It has a pepper, but if we have creaminess in there too.
That's got to be a tough Vitola to roll or to maintain. Like the little ones that Noel Rojas does. He said that's the breakfast tacos.
Yeah.
He said that's a tough Vitola to maintain.
Yeah, the smaller, the more adept you have to be at it, controlling the pressure, not getting everything too tight in the leaves.
Yeah, getting with your hands. Your best rollers doing those type.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of there's a really extreme hard point right there at the point, and I've cut it off again. It's got an extremely large cap. I could cut some more off, and maybe I should, because I'm not getting the draw that I would love to have.
So for me, until it heats up and opens up, it's a hard draw.
Yeah, and that's, I don't,
The main body of it is really firm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is firm all the way through, but there was an extremely hard point on one of the points right up here. But the cap goes all the way down to here. I mean, that's a huge cap.
Yeah.
Deep cap. So yeah, you almost could, since you're doing a straight cut with it, David, you could almost do an angle.
So that one opened it up a little bit more.
Yeah.
See, and I just broke the pigtail off.
Yeah.
Gave it a little nibble.
And yours is fine?
Mine has been fine. I've had no trouble with the draw. Once
They are lovely duh.
I got the mid state records.
I'm with Terry Lynn. I did a straight cut with just
Well, and that's what I tried to do. Yeah. I tried to just pick off the pigtail, which is what you could. You'd bite it off, pull it off, twist it off, anything. You should be able to do that. And granted, these are hand-rolled premium cigars, so they're made by humans.
Yep.
So anyways, let's get into some more news. I've got something. Guess what? Next month is March. What is March? St. Patty's Day.
Oh, right.
You know,
That's like
Alec Bradley.
madness.
my mind went to PCA.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Well, it's not in March.
It's April.
Oh,
April.
that's right.
Yeah, PCA is April. But it is St. Patty's Day. So you got Filthy Hooligan and the Shamrock
Coming out.
coming back out, which are great smokes. I still have some left from last year. And but Alec Bradley is kicking off the season with the return of the limited edition Filthy Hooligan and Filthy Hooligan Shamrock. The two fan favorite barber poles that have become an annual tradition leading into St. Patrick's Day. So handcrafted in Honduras, both cigars share the same core blend
Right.
found in the award-winning Alec Bradley Black Market line. A hearty Sumatra binder layered over a distinctive filler blend of Honduran Panamanian tobaccos, which is, you don't get a lot of those. And what sets the duo apart is their wrapper configuration.
Yeah.
One's going to have a dual wrapper and one's have a tri-wrapper, the Shamrock. So the Filthy Hooligan features a signature dual wrapper barber pole of a Honduran Candela and a Nicaraguan Oscuro. And the Shamrock takes the barber pole concept a step further with a triple wrapper construction made of Honduran Candela, Nicaraguan Oscuro, and a Nicaraguan Habana. So that's the difference. Yeah. It says eye-catching bright green barber pole designs, and the band make these cigar favorites St. Patty's celebrations. So
you're saying it's a Nicaraguan Oscuro. Most likely that's going to be a Criollo, a Criollo,
or Crow.
Yeah. Well, one of those.
Yeah, one of those two. In which an Oscuro is just double Maduro.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Dark.
yeah, both cigars are offered in a 6x50 in 24 count boxes, while the Shamrock comes in a 10 count box. They're all reasonable. They are limited editions, so go check your brick and mortars for those as we get closer to. They ship in January, so they should be out. This is February, so start looking for them in your brick and mortars.
Yep.
What do you got, Steve?
I got one from Mexicigars.
Mesh Cigars.
So from Casa 1910.
Do you know this one?
Casa 1910 proudly announces the official launch of the new Mexigar 4-pack, making an exciting evolution of the brand's Mexicigars line, inspired by the dormant majesty of the three volcanoes surrounding the San Andreas Valley. Mexicigars continue to deliver the authentic taste of Mexico to enthusiasts worldwide, now in a more accessible multi-pack. 4-pack. They come in a 4 or 5-count pack also. Each individual pack includes 2 HBA Habano Mexicos and 2 Colorado Negro San Andreas Toro cigars. So,
Okay. Yeah, I've not heard of the Mexicigars.
no.
Definitely heard of Casa 1910.
Yeah, it's like a subline. It's kind of like the street tacos of Rojas, where there's multiple lines in it. The Mexicigars is a subline where Casa 1910 is the parents.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Well, look for them if you can find them at your retailer, Casa 1910.
Yeah.
Always great tobaccos coming out of Mexico.
I like Mexican
tobacco.
I mean, I like Mexican tobacco. I like stuff from, when you're talking about Edgar Hoyle. When I think Mexican tobaccos, I think Edgar Hoyle.
I think Edgar. I think Casa Torrent.
Casa Torrent.
I think back to the old Tiamo that Casa Torrent used to make.
Yeah.
And I mean, Tiamo's been around forever and always been
Right.
good smoke.
Right.
Here's the thing. If I remember right from the interview, Manuel Manelov, the founder of Casa 1910, works with Casa Torrent.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because they're one of the premier growers of San Andreas.
They're like the premier one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, well, cool. That's a little bit of news. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, guys. We got one more piece of news from one of the guys that I love just because of their variety.
Yes.
The variety that they continue to put out. And they are stepping up a very well-known, loved line of cigars, the Flathead series. We're talking about CAO. And this one is called Speed Shop. I love it. They're saying CAO is revving the engine on its best-selling franchise with the release of Flathead Speed Shop Habano, a new expression built for a cigar lover who appreciates a more refined ride while staying true to the bold attitude that defines Flathead.
Right.
Shipping February 2nd. That's tomorrow here. We're shooting today right now on the first. Don't mind that beep. Somebody had to leave. We had that last time. Didn't somebody over here come in the middle of something? Yeah.
We can only do so much with the studio.
Yeah, right. The studio. Anyways, they say born in the garage where craftsmanship meets character, Flathead Speed Shop Habano is crafted for those who want balance, control, and a medium-bodied profile with purpose.
Medium body.
Coming from my
Flathead.
Yeah. That's what got
This
my
is-
attention.
An Ecuador Habano wrapper.
Okay.
A smooth yet complex character. Okay. Under the hood, San Andres binder adds subtle sweetness with Nicaraguan and Dominican fillers. So Dominican's going to knock it down a little bit as far as the punch.
Right.
And then which Nicaraguan we don't know. But the fires up notes of white pepper, leather, and earth is what they're saying, providing some of the power for which the Flathead line is known.
So probably has Nestle in there, probably some Mahara in there. I would going with white pepper. It's going to be either Condega or Ometepe. I'm probably saying Ometepe because Ometepe.
So these are big boys. The Speed Shop, they're saying this one is the V654 crankshaft is a 6.5 by 54. The V660 is a carb 6 by 60. And the V770 is a big block 7 by 70. Yeah.
Those are their typical ring gauge.
So see if you can get us some of the 650 bores.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I would. They're saying the Flathead has earned its reputation through bold character and unmistakable style. Some of the boxes are just great.
That's what I was about to say. The boxes have so much character.
Yeah, exactly. And the sheets that there's a sheet inside. I've got I love the one. It's the only Lancero they make of the Flathead series, and we had it on the show here.
Yeah.
And inside the box, there's a thin sheet. It's a see-through sheet with the pinup girl in the garage type of thing that goes along with the blue-colored box with the valve cover, lines, grooves in it, But Speed Shop gives us a new lane to explore, a cigar with the same spirit but a different feel. It's crafted for smokers who appreciate performance with purpose and a profile you can drive every day.
Yep.
So,
Did they say that they're box presses?
no, they didn't say box presses.
Yeah.
They just, I didn't see box press at all. But let me read down here. No.
Yeah.
24 count boxes. 8,
Reasonable pricing.
yeah, and it hits the shop in February 2nd. It starts shipping. No, I don't see. It just don't see that it's.
Yeah, because most of
Those are all box press. So I wonder if they're just. I wonder if they just think that might be a given.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could.
It very well might.
But-
yeah.
What's interesting, what's really intriguing about this is the Ecuadorian Habano. Because it's an Habano in Ecuador, we're going to get some of that tropical fruit notes mixed in with the cocoa and pepper notes from the San Andres, and then the typical, what we stake out of flat line coming into the pillars.
Yeah.
That's going to be a complex cigar.
Yeah.
Well, it says complex yet smooth character.
Laying it down a little bit may attract a lot more people to the line.
Yeah.
Well, and talking about complex character, I mean, we're going back to this now. The West Tampa Devil Crab. We got everybody in here smoking one except her. I didn't know she was coming. So what are your thoughts on this? You liking it?
Yeah.
You like the size? It's cool little size.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite of the alternative sizes. Is the Noble Perfecto.
Yep.
It reminds me in characteristics almost of that of the David and Goliath.
Oh, from Foundation.
Yeah.
So back to the size on it, except for it could be because I was getting the pipe tobacco notes off of the cold draw and the nose. I want to say that I'm getting some undertones of blackberries.
No, I don't have. I'm not getting that. I am getting a flat flavor note in it. It's very drying on the palate now.
Yeah, it is dry. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Which leads me to think to somebody who explained why your palate dries out, and I'm going,
yeah.
that may lead us to where some of these tobaccos are from,
Yeah.
even though they're undisclosed.
Yeah.
Construction on it is just
Wow.
Yeah, mine's opened up great, and
Yeah,
she's got,
phenomenal.
again, great ash, girl.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, look at my thing. My thing is so
Right, yeah. You're up here. This is not smoking hot at all.
No.
At all.
And when I
Oh, you could see the
Yeah.
into bar.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, little holes in there. That's what I was showing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, if you look in the end, you can see the into bar. The
Beautiful.
rolling, the into bar holes.
Yeah, see, mine doesn't have any.
Maybe once you get into it a little bit more, I think
Yeah. I've got,
I'm about it. Same as you. I think same. Yeah, I'm the same as you.
You need to learn to talk more.
Well, so that's really opened up now.
yeah.
Now I can really, really start tasting it a little bit more. That is one of the things that, I hate, is when you get a cigar and you're just fighting drawing it,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no.
and you cut it more and you're still fighting drawing it, and you cut it more and you drill it. You're trying to get that tool that I've got on my Cigar Bro lighter right here, and it still doesn't work. It's like,
Too much work for a cigar.
throw it away.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's not worth it.
When this is what's really surprising, but it's not surprising when I look at mine and how tight that accordion rolled is. But when you have it as firm as this is,
Mhm.
Ooh, that was interesting. Now, granted, we're just drinking water. He's drinking tea. I'm drinking water.
Yep.
So nothing wrong drinking water sometimes with a cigar. That way you're only going to taste the cigar.
Yeah.
Now you're drinking tea, unsweet tea.
Unsweet.
Always. Yeah, you're always
What
on.
did you pick up? What note did you pick up?
It was like a plum
Okay.
through my yeah.
So and
Not blackberry.
I said blackberry.
Back,
So
but right when I retro held that, it was like immediately shot in my head. It was like plum.
I get it at the very top of my palate.
Oh, it was in my nose.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
right up there at the very top, right where your olfactories are. Is where I think to Debo is just like interesting. That surprised me.
Yeah, there it is again.
Yeah.
After I've blown the retro, and then once it's gone, then it hits me up in there. It was like a
It's like a stone fruit.
it was a stone fruit type of note, but what popped into my head was plum, not because plum is a little bit more a different sweetness than a black.
Plum is going to be a little bit more tart.
Yeah, a little bit more tart taste.
than a blackberry is, but tell you what is right. It's that stone fruit.
Yeah.
But it's that dark stone fruit, which both are.
Which fruit are you getting, Freddie? Thurman?
No fruit for you.
Nothing. Just good cigar.
Yeah.
And that's all that counts. That's all that counts. So again, this was the
Interesting. It is an interesting sour.
yeah. So I will definitely
The conversation state.
yeah, that is
Conversation stage.
exactly great conversation stations.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, guys. This is the West Tampa Devil Crab. Go out there and try to find these. You know how to do that. I don't need to tell you. Everybody's grown-ups, because you're not. If you're under 21, you're not getting anywhere near this stove.
No, it's for-
No sticks for you. Exactly.
No conversation stays for you.
All right, guys. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hey, Steven, you want to know something?
Sure.
Did you know that Mark Twain smoked 300 cigars a month?
300 a month?
Yeah.
Wow. You know he tried quitting?
I think I heard that.
Yep. 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
You know what happened?
What?
Writer's block.
Oh, man. And 3 months later, he picked it back up. And next thing you know, he wrote another book. Now you know.
Cure for writer's block.
2 families, 1 cigar. Join the ambassador program today to make it a perfect blend.
We ready to do this?
Since you're sitting here, and I'm here,
And we've got conversation sticks.
since you're here and I'm here, why not? Right?
Let's do it.
Conversation sticks and juice. Good juice.
Good juice. Strong juice.
Yeah, you were using your glasses and you could see this was 2021.
Yeah, this is 2021, and the rule on it is in a blend that the age statement is that of the youngest spirit. That's based upon on TAA rules.
Yeah.
But so we know that the youngest spirit in here is the 13 year, and it says you can see at the top of that etching where there's the number 73 on there. And then right underneath there, you can see 2021, just like right along the,
Man, it's on there somewhere, right?
yeah, it's on this back side, like right here.
Yeah, sure it is. I'll believe you. Sure. Anyways, wait a minute. Here we go.
One got their wing.
Yeah, somebody just got their wings. All right. All right.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Been sitting there a while. Anybody? Anybody? Anybody?
Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Try it. I wish that wouldn't drip. I hadn't figured out. I'm not a professional pourer,
Yeah,
Here you go.
get your THC.
Got it? Okay. No. A little behind my ears. Yeah.
Who needs cologne when you have bourbon?
Exactly. All right. So these cigars, great looking cigars. Really, really good looking. I mean, look at the cap on that thing. Okay.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
nice cap.
It's got a great silk type of foot bag.
Mm-hmm.
I found these, like I always do. I see people post up brokering for these guys. Hey, I've never heard of these. I'd love to have them on the show. So, got a secondary band, says Reserva. I believe all of them are Reserva. This is the Roberto P. Duran cigars. Premium cigars, it says on the band right there. If you can read that. Let me find it. They sent a beautiful catalog with all the cigars that they represent, that they have, but they sent me these cigars in particular that I was wanting. These are wrapper Ecuadorian Habano Criollo,
Very nice.
Nicaraguan binder, Nicaraguan, and other Latin American tobaccos for the filler.
That's broad.
Yeah. So, they say the Duran Premium Cigar combines the best quality tobacco fillers from Nicaragua and Latin America with our super premium Habano Criollo Colorado wrapper, produced in our plantation in Ecuador. A lot of shade cloud cover stuff going on in Ecuador, and we are very proud about the superiority of this wrapper in terms of texture, sweetness, and renowned Colorado color. The blend has been carefully balanced to perfection by the team of tobacco experts at Nica Tobacco Factory in Esteli, resulting in a very enjoyable medium to strong and progressive flavor experience that you will not forget. The Duran last name is from his mother's side. It was my grandfather on my maternal side, which introduced him to the joys of tobacco. He lived to be 99 years old and smoked an average of 8 cigars a day. I owe my livelihood to him. I wish to honor his memory with a cigar which bears his last name and honor the city of his birth, Baracoas. So, very cool. These come in a Pontica, 4 3/8 by 46. I like that. 5 by 52, Riatoa. 6 by 54, La Ponta. And 6 by 56, Teno. And 6 by 60, Casica Guama. Oh, get Freddie to read this. Anyways, great.
Did any of those mean
Anything.
Corona, Robusto, Toro, Churchill?
Right. So they've got some great looking cigars in here that they also, I guess, they roll at their factory. But what we're doing right now is this one. So they had the box press, they have the Robusto, and then they sent me the Churchill. Steven's smoking the Churchill. You and I have this one. Thurman's smoking a box press. You're still smoking that.
I got the.
And you've got the Churchill.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So haven't had these before. Never heard of them.
The nose is interesting.
Spend some time on that cold draw.
Well,
The cold draw is very intriguing because I'm getting a little bit of char on the cold draw, and a little bit of cocoa in the cold draw. But on the nose itself, I'm getting a little bit of fruit notes.
that's what you should be able to do when you cut a cigar. Right there, is just cut the cap. The cap just popped right off. Now,
One mil.
yeah. Now the draw. What have you drawn it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But a little bit of that char, a little bit of a char note on the draw, which is interesting.
There's also a fruity note.
Yeah, there's a fruity note on this.
I'm not getting a fruity note off the draw, but I'm definitely getting a fruity note off the nose.
I'm getting, but the nose, it's got an, I don't know what that is, but it does smell different. But the cold draw, it was definitely a fruity type note.
The oils.
Raspberry. Yeah. I can
No, wait a minute. Earlier you weren't getting any fruity notes, and now you're getting raspberry?
For this one, I am.
Yeah, yeah. It's got a tanginess to it, but it's, and the draw is perfect. The draw is perfect.
Yeah, when you
And yours lit up everything good?
tip your tongue to it, yeah, I'm getting a little bit of that fruity note now. I can't say raspberry, but I see where
It's very
you're coming from.
Soft fruit.
It's
Yeah.
very soft.
I'll tell you what, this lighter, when it gets cold, it takes a little bit to warm it up. So that's the only thing it's like I have to keep this thing in my pocket. So just trying to make sure we get this thing lit up good.
Like it's got some air in there.
Yeah, I know. I just filled it up, but I need to purge it probably. There we go. Now it's...
Okay, wow. That first draw on this is where I am definitely getting some of that soft fruity note.
Yeah.
On the first.
Didn't hotlight it, Dave.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Like I said, somebody got their sommelier.
That room note on that is very nice. Very nice.
It's a very, I hate saying smooth, but it's a very subtle, it's still very, yes, it's very silky smoke.
What? So not even having cared yet, I'm going through so much that would go well with that.
Yeah. So Dave knew that I was going to bring this, and he said, we need to have a Nicaraguan cigar to stand up to it. And thankfully, I was able to get these in. Now, these are smoking pretty good. I just got these in yesterday.
Really?
So
They've been sitting at my house for 24 hours now.
Well, that means they've been out in the cold somewhere.
Yes.
For a while.
Yeah.
And they're not reacting like they've been in the cold.
No, they're not, because you can look at the wrapper. The wrapper's got a nice silky sheen.
Oh, yeah.
Good
It's...
on it. There is almost no toothiness whatsoever in this.
No, and it's got that beautiful Colorado color, like they're saying.
And look at the oils coming out right
Yeah.
at the burn line.
Yeah.
And I love that they described it as a Colorado color, because it's the actual correct name of this color of it. Most people would say that this is Maduro. This isn't as dark as Maduro is.
No.
This is more natural Colorado.
Somebody might think it's more of a Habano, that you know, that color. But yeah, it's got that. Once you get it in the light and you turn it this way, you see the redness in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's, yeah,
Okay. A little bit of pepper on the very back end of the tongue. On that.
real clean on the palate too. That silky smooth. The smoke is real clean. It doesn't sit heavy on you.
I would say that this one is a light to medium body, just in the viscosity and how light, silky, clean, airy. This would be a great cigar, a great conversation stick
Yeah.
in a Texas summer heat, because it's not going to weigh you down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's got an interesting something after I blow the smoke out. It's right on the end of my tongue, right behind my front teeth, that it hits me. Interesting. That's,
Retro on it is beautiful.
yeah, it's got a little bit of a sting on the retro, which I totally get, being Nicaraguan. But
Bit a bit of mintiness on that retro there.
I don't know if I'm going to have to cut this one up. Like I said, these have only been in my humidor for 24 hours, if that. So I was hoping they would perform well, and if they didn't, I would understand.
It's burning a little bit hot, which that would come to understanding with what you said about you just got them.
Yeah. Just got them the other day and then immediately put them in the humidor so they could start acclimating as much as they possibly could.
The band is very loose
Yeah.
on here, which I typically don't remove the band so soon, but
Yeah.
for me, my personal taste, I don't want the band sliding up and down.
Right. it just slides right off. So that's fine. But yeah, the wrapper, great construction as far as the way the looks, the cap, everything else.
Burn line is a little bit off, but that's understandable with a box press because it's harder to rotate.
Well, yours is not a box press, is it? No, yours is a Robusto.
Feels like a soft box.
No, he's got a box press. I could have swore I gave you the Robusto. If it is, we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah. This one's very.
Huh. Okay.
Very.
All right. So let's get into the drink.
Yeah.
Okay. So
All right.
we've had the cigar. So let's go cigar to drink.
Well, I'm gonna take a drink
No.
first to.
No, go cigar to drink.
Follow instructions.
I wanted to understand the drink first.
No, I think here's my thought. We've been smoking on this. We're already influenced by this. So let's go cigar and let the drink influence the cigar first. Okay? That's my thought. What do I know?
I'm being overridden by the producer. Gotta listen to the producer. All right, cigar to drink.
That's freaking good. That's freaking good. I mean, not just the drink.
Cigar to drink is.
There's
so
no
nice.
burn on it. But the sweetness that I'm getting out of this already, with the sweetness in this, it's like it was just a sweet explosion.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, it was a.
And we're not talking sugar candy sweet stuff. That's not what we're talking
But
about.
for me, it was like an explosion of berries.
Yeah.
You know, just
Like if you ate a fruit salad, you know, and you got all these different flavors going on, and you're like that umami type of
yes,
everything's going on.
just lots of them, just all together at once. And as soon as the spirit hits your palate, it just like flowers, just a flower opening up. It was so beautiful.
I tell you what, this cigar, you just hold the smoke in your mouth really long. And do that. And then, yeah,
And then take a sip and just hold it.
it is just
Hold it on your palate for a long time and just let those flavors just start melding together.
yeah. Where are we at? What are you getting, Terry Lynn?
I've gone both fruit, just no dense note theory at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And they're both, what I'm getting on my palate is, you know, if you've ever walked into like a flower market, it's not just flowers, but has all the eucalyptus and the grasses that they use for the decorative fill and all that. The smell that kind of market has is the kind of taste I'm getting, where there's a little bit of floral, but there's some green to it. Like, not grass, but greenery. Almost like a Christmas shop.
Yeah.
The cinnamon,
Yeah.
but really soft, not even piney, but so it tastes like that setting smells to me.
So almost kind of an evergreen type. Evergreen with some florals mixed in. I can see that. Now if I walk into those shops, I'm going to stand there for about 3 minutes and then I'm going to be running back outside so that way I don't start sneezing hysterically.
But this is a very complimentary.
This is absolutely beautifully complimentary. I haven't gone drink the cigar yet because I'm trying to follow the rules.
Exactly. Follow the rules.
I'm trying to follow the rules. I don't want to be a rebel just yet. But you know how that changes.
Yeah. So I'm going to go,
It's a good thing we don't have another spirit out there for me.
gee, how'd that happen? All right. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, but the drink by itself is just phenomenal. It's just phenomenal. Either way you go with this, it's just like, what do you get first? Do you get this greatness first or this greatness first? And then that complements this, or, that this complements that. They're both great. I mean, we've had pairings before where we go, oh no, I like the
Yeah,
one to the other.
it's one way.
Both of these have been fantastic.
But for me, they're so different. Drink to cigar, I'm getting more of the earthy notes, more of that dark, musky, earthy, almost
Of the
charred,
cigar?
notes on the cigar. Going
Okay.
from drink to cigar, that just brings that even more forward.
Yeah.
So for me, going cigar to drink, it's very complementary. The common flavors are just being amplified. Going from drink to cigar, it's more contrast of a pairing to where it's bringing out the notes that were subtle in here more forward.
I think to me, what I'm getting is they're both very, very similar. It's just like, did I get the deliciousness of the drink that I'm getting out of this, the fruitiness out of this first, and then this just comes in behind it and goes, a little extra push on this? Or I'm getting kind of the same thing is what I'm saying, but because they're both delicious, the fruity notes and everything keep coming. I'm not getting any charred notes like you were saying. I might try the drink to cigar again.
It's very subtle, but I got the same type of experience.
Okay.
Where it brings out, you know what I'm talking about when I say like that musky earth. It's a little bit of a darker type note. It's not that light spring.
It's like old wood.
Yeah.
Old wood.
Yeah.
It's like
Yes. It's like
construction building.
yeah.
kind
It's
of
exactly. Or you've got some really aged dried wood on the fire, in your fireplace on the campfire, and you're getting that campfire musky type note. So that's what I'm getting.
So the cigar, for that ash right there, I had to literally break it off.
Oh, I mean, look at that. It evened itself out,
Yeah, it's got a little wonkiness, but hey, like I said, these have been 24 hours since I've had them.
and the burn has
Cooled off.
has
Okay.
cooled down.
See, mine's got a little wonkiness to it, but again, you guys, you have to turn your cigar while you're
We've
smoking.
got a couple of
Yeah, you can see the holes in there.
got a couple of holes.
Into
but
bar.
nice.
Into bar. So
Allows good airflow to come through.
right. There he goes. Yeah. So I'm going to touch this up just a tad to keep it on there because it is getting there. But I would love to have these after they've been sitting in my humidor for 2 weeks.
Oh, I can only imagine, because as good as this is, all right, this cigar, and I'm only an inch down into it. I haven't asked yet. As good as this cigar is already, and it didn't have time to really acclimate in your humidor before you brought it up here to us. This cigar, just by itself, I'm saying is multi-pack worthy. I'm teetering on box worthy. Having aged some, acclimated, I'm going to say that this is a box worthy cigar.
I would definitely buy a box of these. Just the uniqueness. This, for the one thing, it's saying Latin America. That's intriguing because we don't hear that term thrown around a whole lot in the tobacco world.
No, and it's kind of making me wonder which ones. I mean, are we talking Puerto Rican and Panamanian and Ecuadorian? I mean, no, that would be South America.
But which
Salvadorian.
ones? Salvador, yeah. Puerto Rico, you said that. So yeah, so the Central America.
Honduran,
Yeah.
That's more Latin American. And Freddie, correct me if I'm wrong here, but the more those Latin American type areas are going to be those in the Central America, the Mexico, down into the Honduras and Guatemala. So Guatemala's got some good tobacco. All in that area. I'm wondering what we have in that
Yeah.
filler there.
But it's got such a unique fruity sweetness to it. It's not.
I
I've
can't
not.
think of another cigar
No.
that comes close to this profiling.
No.
Well, and it says Ecuadorian Habano Criollo.
Yeah.
So the Habano is a type of seed. It's not a coloring like what we would say a Maduro or an Escudero is, or even a Connecticut is. It is a type of seed that comes from either Criollo, was either a hybrid off of either the Criollo or the Corojo.
Yeah. Exactly.
In fact, they're saying that it's off of the Criollo,
Yeah.
which is the first seed,
Yeah.
really kind of leans into a lot of those peppery, earthy notes that we can pick up off of this.
Yeah. It's got very little pepper, white pepper,
White pepper,
if
yeah.
anything. Very pleasant on the retro. Very clean on the palate. The sweetness. This is a fantastic. I mean, come on. This is Russell's.
If you can find Russell's 13, 14, 15 anywhere, buy it.
Yeah.
Ask for forgiveness from your wife later on.
Yeah.
They're not cheap bottles.
And this one's going to be even harder to find, seeing how it's from 2021. Which Thurman has a 2025 also.
I offered a guy for the 2023 15 year. I offered him $400 cash for it, straight cash, and he goes, "Nope." And I looked at him and I said, "I know what you paid for it. I'm doubling your money on it." And he goes, "Sorry, dude, can't do it."
Yeah. Well, that's the secondary market crap.
So the binder is Indonesian on the reserve.
Binder is Indonesian.
Filler's Nicaragua. This is the Ecuadorian Habano Corojo's tap for the reserve.
So the Ecuadorian Habano Corojo.
Yeah, these don't have the Reserva.
Yeah, they don't.
I'm looking at the.
Reserva on it.
They don't have the Reserva band on there, so I wonder if that's what that. So you found it on their website, Stephen? So did I miss something in here? Oh, here it is, the Reserva. Here it is, right here. He put an insert.
Hold on.
Oh, dear Lord. I can't.
Tiny little prints.
Yeah.
Okay, so the pillar says Nicaragua. Okay, that makes sense now. Ecuadorian Habano Corojo.
The Rojo, okay.
In Indonesia, so Indonesia, that's typically going to be your Sumatra.
Matra, yeah. Which you're going to get that sweetness from that.
And you're also going to get that sweet earthy,
Yeah.
the earthy notes to it.
That creamy, that silky type of note. So, yeah, I forgot. I didn't see that they put this. So this one is the big Robusto 5x54. They've got a double Corona. It's what you guys are smoking, a 7x52. And then they've got a Toro box press 6x54.
Which is what
No, Thurman has the box
Thurman
press.
has the box
Yeah.
press.
How's that smoking, Thurman?
I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Draw on it, everything's good?
Perfect.
Cool.
All right,
Draw on yours is good?
Oh,
I'm taking over the rules.
You got a Robusto? Yes.
I'm taking over the rules.
I'll take over the rules. What's the rules?
Smoke glass.
Smoked glass. Okay, I can go for that.
Gonna enjoy this.
Again, if you don't have a Glen or an Asian ore glass or something that's, tulip that's going to capture that smoke in there, get you one. Invest in it. You're doing this, make that investment.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
wow.
There's another flavor that pops up.
Yes, there is.
And it's again a sweet flavor.
To me, you know what popped in my head? A creamsicle.
Yeah. I was going to say a sweet buttery, but yeah, that creamsicle. That creamsicle, yes.
and now that was a surprising change.
That was.
That was a very surprising.
Yeah.
I had not done that. That was interesting.
Yes, it was. That was very good.
To me, Russell's always has a very subtle, sweet, holiday spice note to it, but that came out very different.
I got to try that again.
You can't go wrong with any of Russell's expressions. I've not had a bad expression whatsoever
Yeah.
coming out of them.
That's just like a creamsicle.
Yeah.
It's
That is so. This pairing, Roberto Duran cigars, Roberto Duran Reserva, just a phenomenal cigar. I'm glad I found these.
if your brick and mortar doesn't have Roberto Duran, talk to him
Yeah.
about getting it.
It's the first time I've ever heard of them.
I haven't heard of them until this.
This is why I love finding new stuff. So I go out and find that new stuff, and I, strike up a conversation with a broker or a rep or whoever that I see post stuff. Hey, I'd love to have it on the show. So if you guys have anything out there that you've found that we haven't had on the show, dude, let me know. I will go out and find it, and we'll get it on the show so we can do a pairing with it.
Any brokers out there,
Yeah, you
or
got it.
reps or brands out there that has something that you want us to try on the show,
Yeah.
let us know. We'll do it
And
come up with a pairing.
And if you are, somebody who's repping that cigar, have paired it with something, tell us what you've paired it with so we can do the same thing. Because if it's a tequila or something different, we've done that before.
And the reverse of that. If you have a spirit, a bourbon, a whiskey, a tequila,
A mead,
a mead, anything that you want us to try to
we've even
pair a
done
cigar with,
wine.
we've done rum.
Yeah.
Okay. You usually ask me this at the end.
Yes.
I'm going to come out and say it.
Okay, go ahead. What do you got?
This pairing,
Yes.
down in the book.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Down in the book.
Everybody agree? I mean, I think we're all pretty.
This
This is phenomenal. Okay, by itself, that would be. I don't care what cigar I'm smoking. This is just phenomenal. But to find a cigar that just goes beautifully with it,
oh,
that old saying. Look, you like that drink, you like that cigar, put them together. Okay, but we never had this. I've never had this expression.
and I'm going to be honest. When we were reading about the blend before we even started this, and on the first initial smoke, with how light body the smoke was and how silky smooth it was, and knowing this expression, I was a little bit concerned, a little bit apprehensive on whether or not this was going to work.
Yeah,
I was afraid that this was going to overpower the cigar. It doesn't.
no.
Not in any way whatsoever.
This is just beautiful. And you're right. That is a box worthy cigar. And I know you like the Churchill double Corona. Churchill sign is smoking great for you. And Terry Lynn's got the same thing. Thurman draw on that box press is good.
Super clear.
Good.
No, burn is good on it.
Everything's good.
A little hot, but otherwise it's doing very well.
Okay.
And that little hot again, it could very well be because it didn't have the opportunity to sit in the humidor and to acclimate.
Yeah, the only complaint with mine, my wrapper kind of started to go.
Yeah. See, so
But I knowing it wasn't
Is
resting.
that coldness, that cold shock, yeah. But mine is not whatsoever.
So, you tell you Lynn, how much did yours open? Just a little?
The wrapper,
Yeah.
I've got a full-on leaf peel going.
See, mine only opened a little bit, but it didn't change anything.
that is just
Yeah, no,
phenomenal.
it hasn't.
That is
The smoke itself is still good. I've just got this, and then where the edge of that split opened, it caught some of the ignition, and I watched it burn down, and it burned on the leaf straight down. It didn't follow the leaf; it burned straight down the
Straight
line
down.
of the cigar.
but
So-
But it was really kind of. I was fascinated to watch it.
yeah, this is just
Figure out it was.
this is phenomenal though.
And yours, because of the way that you're describing it, will probably correct itself as you continue smoking.
So
Still,
all taking all this into consideration, okay? Look, when you guys get cigars and it is cold outside, we had an ice storm here It's been cold. Like yesterday was 29 degrees. So you can imagine it sitting in a cold truck, a mail truck, and
Or in a cold building
yeah,
somewhere.
it transitioning.
Because everything was closed.
You know,
Yeah.
they sent this to me in Ziploc bags inside a box. Sent me a nice letter saying how thankful he was that we were going to have it on the show, and he was looking forward to it and everything. So, but when you guys get cigars, when there is extreme weather outside, whether hot or cold, you've got to let them sit in your house and acclimate for at least a week.
At least a week. And if you're like most of us go to smoke outside, and you're going to smoke outside,
Yeah.
it's really cold or it's really hot, you've got to pull it out of your humidor and let it sit
Yeah.
for a good 30 minutes before you even go to smoke it. So
Because you got extreme heat coming in versus cold or whatever, it's going to pop.
Yeah, you're going to
So,
pop it.
so I say all that to say, if you've got a new cigar, don't count that against the cigar if you have a mishap happen because of these conditions. Take that into consideration and try to get, look past that. And that's what we're doing with this. We know, with with what we know, how I got them and stored them 24 hours, it is performing very well
Yes.
under those conditions.
Yeah.
Now, I can only imagine another 1 or 2 weeks in my humidor and how well it's
Allow that
Yeah.
tobacco
So-
to start to come to acclimate, come to temperature, come to the right humidity, and it's going to allow those oils to just
so do we
open.
So do we have a thing going? First pairing of January went down in the books. First pairing of February went down in the books. Oh,
And we keep it up.
oh my gosh!
And we keep it.
That's fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Roberto Duran cigars. Go find them out there. Email me. I'll let you know. But fantastic cigar again. Russells. Whatever expression, single barrels, all that stuff of Russells. I love Russells. So, anyways, great pairing. Yes,
Yes.
great pairing.
Down our books.
All right, guys. We'll see you. Just stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right. Another one in the books.
Yep.
Exactly.
Another good pairing.
February.
Here.
Getting into 2026. Another pairing. More news this time. We actually had some more news, interesting and, great. We're still smoking on this. So if you guys don't know, when we finish these segments, I set this stuff off to the side, but I go to the next cigar, and then we can always come back to these things. But always good here being with you guys. We got a full house here. That's always fun. And like we say, guys, if I know you're showing up, you'll be smoking and drinking whatever we are. And I appreciate all you guys at home, and ladies too, that watch, comment. We had a giveaway of some goodies. I had signed stickers and everything else to give away on who made the correct guess. And you guys just continue to keep watching, like, share, and subscribe. Click that notification bell, all that social media stuff. We appreciate it. But like we always say, it doesn't matter where you're at, friends, by yourself, whatever you're doing, enjoy the leaf.
Grow the culture and enjoy the conversation stakes.
Exactly. We'll see you guys.
Texas Cigar Roadshow is presented by Lone Star Cigar Association.